Welcome the President of the Board of Trustees for 2025, Dr. Erwin Brian Tan. Please give him a round of applause.
Good evening to our past presidents, our colleagues and mentors that have paved the way, to our Board of Trustees of the Philippine Academy of Aesthetic Surgery, hardworking doctors, to our training fellows, and to our guests. Good evening. Before I would start, I would like to give a very short story. In a place far, far away, there's a kingdom. And in this kingdom, there's a king. And this king loved his daughter very, very much. This king asked all the experts in their kingdom to create the most beautiful ring. And the king gave this ring to the princess, which the princess loved very much. One day, the princess was admiring her ring when she was walking near the well of the kingdom. And then, accidentally, the princess dropped the ring into the well. But the well is not a very shallow well, it's a very deep well. And so, the king ordered to find the strongest man in the kingdom. Because the strongest man will be the one who will pick up the ring from the well. So the whole kingdom had a competition. After days of grueling competition, they found this strongest man. So the king said, I want to meet the strongest man before he goes to the well. So the king met the strongest man, and then he said, congratulations, you are the strongest man in the kingdom, and tomorrow morning, you will be going down the well and picking up the ring of the princess. If you would be able to do that, you will be marrying the princess. The king said, but you need someone who will hold the rope as you go down. You bring with you whoever you want to hold the rope for you. In the coming morning, the strongest man came with a very, very old man. And then the king said, where's the guy who will help you? I'm assuming you would have chosen the second runner-up, the second strongest man. But the strongest man said, no, you're my king. I brought my father along. And then the king said, but your father is very weak already. I don't think he would be able to hold the rope for you. And then the strongest man said, my king, if I would have chosen other people to hold the rope for me, when the time comes that they would be tired and weary, they will let go of the rope. He said, but my father, no matter what happens, even if he's gonna be tired and he might die in the process, he will not let go of the rope. Ladies and gentlemen, we have people in our lives that hold our ropes in our profession and in our career. And tonight, I am here in front of you because of three groups of people that have held the rope for me. The first group would be my leaders, my mentors. From our past presidents that have paved the way for the society, we are here now, enjoying everything because of the fruits of their labor. And of course, one particular mentor in our society that I would like to acknowledge, of course, when Doc June was asking me, who do you want to be your guest of honor and speaker, I outright said, Kuya Alvin. Outright. And the reason for that is because I'm here today because of my journey in PAAS. And Doc Alvin has been one of the biggest influence in my journey. I started my training overseas under the Australasian College of Cosmetic Surgery. And after that, when I was practicing, I met Dr. Ed Yap in Hong Kong. And then he said, you need to have a group of friends, not only you, in your practice. So he introduced to me different colleagues. And then one of the colleagues, one of the FACES fellow of Doc Ed Yap, introduced Doc Alvin. It was then that Doc Alvin became my mentor. And we were doing surgery one day. And I asked him, I said, Kuya, total lagi naman tayo magkasama, dami mo nang naituro sa akin. Pwede bang sulat na kita as my mentor also? And it was at that time, the TMG was not yet set up at that time. And Doc Alvin said, kaya naman sa mga senior, sabi nila si Alvin nagtitraining na. But look at us now. Doc Alvin is now the president of the Federation of the Cosmetic Surgeons. My mentor. They say that if you are not sure of your plans in life, you follow someone. And in my journey past, I followed Doc Alvin, and it actually brought me here. Just as a trivia, it was not Doc Alvin who brought me to PAAS. I met Doc Levi, also in Hong Kong, in another training. And Doc Levi said, may society ka na ba? I said, international society, Doc. Kailangan mo ng local society. Sabi niya. Doc Levi at that time was gonna be the incoming president of PAAS. And then he said, punta ka sa Marriott. May induct ka na as associate fellow. So it was then that I joined the PAAS. But before the induction, I was doing surgery with Doc Alvin. I asked him, Kuya, ni-invite ako ni Doc Levi, sali daw ng PAAS. And then Doc Alvin said, oo, member din ako ng PAAS, na-induct ako before pero hindi na ako nag-active eh. Kuya, mag-active ka ulit. Then sabi niya, sige, samahan kita sa induction. And who would have known, right, that after Doc Alvin came back to PAAS, tuloy-tuloy na yun. Eventually, he became the president of PAAS. Eventually, TMG was set up. So apparently, probably I'm one of the first batch of TMG graduates because of my mentor. Of course, dumating na rin si Doc Toots, si Doc Mark, my colleagues and my mentors. Until now, I'm still learning from my mentors. So that would make me the longest trainee ever. Thank you to everyone that have paved the way for PAAS. These are our mentors, our leaders, and I'm here because of our leaders. The second group of people why I am here is because of my friends. The friends that have become my family in the Philippine Academy of Aesthetic Surgery. My fellow fellows in the society, then eventually my fellow board of trustees. You have become not only my fellow trustees, but also my family. I've been serving the society for, a lot of years already. And I'm here because of the support of everyone. We have always been a very strong group. And we always remind each other that the board decision is a decision of everyone. And we have always been a strong board. And we are here today also because of our leaders, our friends, and of course, our family. To our graduates, to our fellows, to our new fellows, to our trainees, you are also here because of your friends and your family. And these are the people that we will be bringing with us, that we will be bringing along with us. And I'm sure you have brought them also here tonight. And the last group of people that have held the rope for me, why I am here, are my patients. We are here because of our patients. Because there is a need from our patients. We need to serve our patients. Alam nga naman, doktor tayo, wala tayong pasyente, di ba? Parang doctor, no case. That would not be a good thing. We are here because we want to serve. Some doctors are saying that, no, vanity is not actually a medical service. It is still a medical service because imagine that, from our mentors to our colleagues, we have beautified the Philippines. Imagine how many Miss Universe candidates have won. How many politicians have won because of the people behind the scenes, our colleagues that have improved their appearances, that have enhanced their beauty, and made them eligible to win in elections. No. Next week would be the elections, and I'm sure most of the people that will win are products also of PAAS, our PAAS colleagues. From presidents, past presidents of the Philippines, senators, congressmen, LGU, lahat, most of them have been enhanced by our mentors and our colleagues. And that is the reason why we are here, to serve the people, to serve our patients. Imagine there are people that are depressed, they don't know what to do, they have deformities, they have problems, and it is because of the skilled hands of our surgeons and our colleagues, we have addressed their problem. And so tonight, my challenge to every one of you today, the same way that I have held these three groups that have brought me here, I would also like to pose this challenge for you. First is, you be a leader. You have been mentored, now it's time for you to be a leader as well. Teach others. Teaching is the only thing in the world that we give that we'll never lose. In fact, we even gain more whenever we teach. My second challenge is, be a servant. Serve the community, serve the society. I'm here because I never said no. During Doc Alvin's time, he said, "O ikaw mag-chairman ng convention." Okay, kuya. I have served the society 3 times as the chairman of the convention. I have served the society as the chairman of the Board of Examiners. I think around 6-7 years. So, serve your community and serve others. And of course, lastly, be a friend to everyone. Be a leader, be a friend, and be of service to everyone. That is my challenge to all of you, and I hope, if ever you will forget everything that I have said, at least remember those 3 things. When you go home tonight, when tomorrow you see your patients, do your best. Focus on your training. Always improve yourself, because the reason why we are all here is for our patients. We want to give the best to our patients. We could have just stayed at home and just did our clinics, we didn't want to pursue anymore, but we are all here because we want to serve our patients well. Be a friend, be a leader, and be of service to everyone. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you, Dr. Brian, for sharing your story and being an inspiration to us all. For the next part of our program,